Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. A temple coin honoring Donald Trump. That's right. This is a, quote, coin, unquote. Head of the Mikdash Educational Center, Rabbi Mordecai Persian, holds a coin they minted bearing President Donald Trump's image to honor his recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital in Tel Aviv, Israel, Wednesday, February the 28th. The center said Wednesday that the temple coin features Trump alongside King Cyrus, who 2,500 years ago allowed Jews to return to Jerusalem from their exile in Babylon. There's a picture of the piece, although I hardly think it's a coin, unless I'm not reading the text here, which I have a feeling this text is just the Jewish text of what is above, but it's more of a commemorative medallion. And so here it is from the Associated Press, which typically does get some things wrong is regarding their terminology. This Israeli organization said Wednesday it had minted a, quote, coin bearing President Donald Trump's image to honor his recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The Mikdash Educational Center said the temple coin features Trump alongside King Cyrus, who 2,500 years ago allowed Jews to return to Jerusalem from the exile in Babylon. Rabbi Mordecai Persian said that Trump, like Cyrus, made a big declaration that Jerusalem is the capital of the holy people. His organization minted 1,000 biblical half-shekel coins that can be purchased with a minimum donation of $50. The coin cannot be used as currency. So that's interesting. So it's a biblical half-shekel, so it's not really a recognized. I would probably still call it a metal rather than a coin if it cannot be honored as currency, since it's an organization. It's not the Israeli mint doing that. Mikdash bills itself as a nonprofit, educational, religious organization. The donations will help spread the light of Jerusalem and the spirit of the Holy Temple throughout the world, it said. Israel had warmly welcomed Trump's move, which had angered Palestinians. The Trump coin is likely to rile Iranians who uniformly respect King Cyrus as an ancient Persian hero. It's quite interesting indeed. And here we see a worker holds a coin bearing the images of President Donald Trump and King Cyrus to honor Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital at a private minting facility in Tel Aviv, Israel. And so calling it coin is a stretch. I think it's more of a metal. And so it essentially is as part of a minimum donation of $50, you get this particular piece. Obviously, it's not worth $50. It doesn't say anything about what metal it's made of, but this picture makes me believe that it is silver plated, and these are being used to plate the piece, electroplate them with silver or some other material. It's probably just brass. And there they are, all the medallions. And I remember seeing something about this. Somebody had sent me a link to the actual organization's site asking me about it, if it was legitimate. And I wasn't sure, and it may have been a different organization. But it didn't say anything about, I can forget if it actually showed the pieces or not. But these, to me, are butt ugly. And again, it's just the pure, that's my reaction to them. They're not very attractive. They look cheaply made, in my opinion. But there they are. And but certainly it made the AP News wires here. And this article, by the way, was sent to me by a viewer whose name is not one that I recognize, so I'm not sure who it is, and I don't want to say his personal name here. But nonetheless, the actual pieces themselves are antiqued, but it's a strange rendition of Trump. And you can barely see King Cyrus behind there. And then there's I guess that's the temple on the reverse of the symbol of the organization. But They're just not all that really attractive. They look like challenge coins, sort of. But nonetheless, there they are. Interesting indeed. And I know that certainly this video, just because of the very nature of the subject matter, is probably going to solicit some anti-Jewish comments and anti-Israel comments. But keep those to a minimum, folks, please. It's about the actual piece here and the fact that AP News has picked up a story about a subject that we talk about, coins or metals, like in an historical occasion. So very interesting indeed. So post your thoughts about this, and I'd like to extend the multitude of gratitude you all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.